Hi everyone, thank you. My name is Joe Thomas and I'm single. I could have taken the easy way out. I'm from India originally, and the easy way out is to have an arranged marriage. So I got home after I finished my master's degree and I was lying in bed, and my mother comes into the room and she drops an envelope containing a lot of photographs on the bed and invited me to take a look at them. I didn't take the bait because I knew that if I looked at the photographs, that would be one step down a very slippery slope. I knew that before a woman photograph had made it into the envelope, her background would have been checked, her family, her siblings, what her interests were, her proficiency at sewing, cooking, and cleaning, and all kinds of stuff. That only then would her photograph have been in that envelope. Then the next step would have been the next step down a very slippery slope would have been to actually go and see the girls. If I had gone and taken out a photograph, I would have had to put on my Sunday best clothes and go to the prospective brides' houses and then sit down while they examine me and they would interrogate my parents, and my parents would lie. My parents would say that I had a very good job in a promising industry and that I had a bright future. Not true. In reality, I hated my boss and my boss couldn't stand the sight of me. My parents would say that I loved sports, that I used to participate in sports. I was a sickly child. I used to lie on bed all day and read. I never played a sport in my life. My parents would say that I love kids. I hate kids. My parents would say that all I wanted to do was to be a homebody and raise kids. And I'd come home as soon as work was over and then, spend time with the kids and my wife. Which wasn't true. I like to go to the theater after work and maybe dinner outside. And the girl in turn, her parents would lie to my parents. They would say that the samosas and tea were made by her own delicate little fingers. Whereas we know that it would have probably been made by a cook or someone, or her mother. They would say that she had personally gone out to the market and picked out the beautiful sari that she was wearing for us. That was probably not true. And they would say that she was very intelligent, she had got a great degree and had a great career, and would cheerfully give it all up to raise my kids and to raise grandchildren for them, which was probably not true. So I said no, and I refused to examine the photographs, and that was an end to it. And later on, I heard about my cousin, who was a couple years younger than me. He was studying at an engineering college in a far-off town, and his mother came, made a surprise visit, and found out that he was living with a classmate of his. And he was planning to, establish a relationship with her. The mother broke up the relationship, dragged the son back to the city with her, and found a bride for him. Now, her criterion for finding a bride was that the bride should be a simple village girl. In fact, each photograph that came in, she looked at the back of it and found the village that the girl came from, and the village should be farthest from any particular urban locality. So a very simple village girl. And my cousin and his bride came to Canada. I'm Canadian, by the way. The girl found out that Canada offers a lot of opportunities that she'd never dreamt of. She got a real estate license, started earning more than my cousin, and drove him out of the house, put him in another house that she had found herself because she was a real estate agent, which was a couple of streets away. By that time, they'd had a couple of daughters already, so they could exchange the daughters pretty easily. Twice a week, the girls had to go and spend time with him. And she upgraded from the second-hand car that my cousin had bought her. She upgraded to a Lexus SUV and then a BMW SUV, and that too in Canada, that's a luxury car, BMW SUV. And my cousin was still driving the 10-year-old Honda sedan that he had come with, right? And that's why I would never be able to work in arranged marriage work. I would never be able to handle a situation where my bride would drive a better car than I would. Thank you very much.